What is your best experience about being a Linden?
I focus on the road.
It's okay, just talk, just look,
okay.
at the road and talk.
Okay.
I eat there.
Eating, no, we put a pressure on you.
I have a question for me.
Want to hear what a Linden man has to say about Linden? How can we get more people to come to Linden?
You have to the road first.
Well, tell me what is it that we can do?
I go that road.
Because you drive this road every day, right? 2-3 times a day, right? And what can we do to make this road better? Because this is your livelihood, right? First of all, what's your name? Huh? Just your name. What's your name?
This is Sherwin.
Sherwin.
We're short.
And you live in Linden, Sherwin?
Yeah.
All right. And you drive this highway every day, right? Twice a day?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And where in Linden are you, Sean?
Huh?
Where in Linden are you?
The barn and going retrieve or up drive.
Okay, good. So you have an idea of what I'm talking about. You've seen the beauty from back in the days.
Yeah.
I remember going into Linden as a child and couldn't wait to get on the highway. You remember the toll booths on the highway? Sherwin, or you were one of them young boys don't remember that toll booth there, boy?
I spent 25 cents, buddy.
Hey, Sherwin, you remember people used to be selling at the first toll booth there?
Yeah, buddy.
I used to be one of the persons
yeah.
selling pint tart at the toll booth, Sherwin.
Remember you used to go to the tongue, you can't go buy at the bus stop and all, buy a bucket flight.
Yes, I know what you're talking about, Mike. I was one of the persons selling pint tart and what you call it, Solaro and thing right there with my aunt Bridget.
Who Bridget? Said accent what to you?
No, by Bridget Allen, by.
Man, I got said accent to Bridget.
No. Right here at the first toll booth. We used to come out to Haruni, by, sell sliced pine and thing. We were selling sliced pine before people start cutting up fruits in town, buddy. They had a pine farm and stuff, and in Haruni, we would bring out pine and sell whole pine, sliced pine, pine jam, pine tart. You understand? So that's how I know it, man.
The Arabs father, huh?
Yes, well, this Big T Resort. We got the toll booth. Well, the toll booth was always by the police station. So now it's not a toll booth anymore, it's just the police station coming up here now.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, checkpoint. And that's how you know, hey, you're close. By the time you reach the second checkpoint, you know, they never used to harass you so much there then. You know, hey, we close into Linden. And I couldn't wait to make that turn to get there and then go up that hill. That hill used to be like the longest hill, and then you watch over on the side there, you see the entire Linden, and that chimney coming from the backside company is like, yeah, man. So this is the checkpoint, the first toll booth or the police station. On a normal day like this, you see all the cars slow down too. Oh, not this guy, but on a normal day like this, it would be like 45 minutes to an hour to head to Linden, and with a weather like this, it's going to take us about 2 hours. With a very careful driver that we have here, right? Thanks to this big guy right here. Very careful driver. We're going to be in Linden in another 2 hours or so, right? But always take your time on this highway right here. One of the oldest highways, and it does change from time to time as the weather gets bad. Change from time to time. And what creek is this? Oh yes, well we're in Yarrakaba, so this is Yarrakaba Creek. That's how high the water is, and the rain just started falling. So that's Yarrakaba Creek. Look, the sign says Yarrakaba right here. That's it. Yep.
Splashman.
All right, we're passing Splashman here right now. Bassin Splashman. Splashman is a main resort on the highway. It's been here for many years. But on a rainy day like this, you want to make sure you warn people, because you see these trucks, they still have to do their work. These trucks are coming to pick up sand from the sand pit, and it's a very dangerous roadway when it rains like this because of the flooding. You can see the trucks are driving by. Very dangerous. Look right ahead with that pickup that's coming through here. There's nothing that you can do. Just take your time. That's all you can do when it's like this. Take your time on this highway, and you get here safe. You see that? That's how dangerous it gets sometimes. So, mudslide happens sometimes, and look, it's actually washing away right now.
Yeah.
See that? See that dirt water? Yeah. That's how dangerous it gets sometimes. Right? So be careful whenever you're on the highway and it rains like this. Enjoy the view, but take your time. Enjoy your view. We're heading into Linden, and we're gonna get to show you some more as we get closer into it. Alright? This here is Yarracabra. We're at Yarracabra right now. Look, the signs that said, you see it? Yarracabra. Lots of wood, sawmill, sand pit. Look at that truck with loaded with sand right there. That's tons of sand. Alright guys, Delvin Adams here. We're heading into Linden. We're on the Linden Highway. It's a beautiful rainy day. Now you're gonna get to see what it's like on a rainy day heading into Linden. We're heading into beautiful Linden, the mining town of Linden. This is my dad's hometown. So enjoy this view. This is one spectacular view right here. The rain and the trees, the highways, the trucks. Oh man. Yep. The Linden Soos-Dyke Highway. To Linden. Thanks to our late president, Mr. Fox Burnham, and his team for this wonderful road here too. Cutting through some of our pristine forests. Right? When this got started, before I was born. Well, years before I was born. I know it's my birthday and everything, but it doesn't matter. But this is the Linden Soos-Dyke Highway, heading into Linden, and both right and left. On a sunny day, you get to see the white sand, but we like the rain here too. So Sean, you got family in the US, right? Yeah. And they come home to Guyana as often as possible, right?
Yeah, every 2 years.
Every 2 years. And they're Linden also?
Yeah, well.
So when they come to Guyana, they come and stay in Linden, or they come and stay in Georgetown?
Linden and come.
Because I don't know any Lindeners just come and stay in Georgetown. Every Lindener want to come back into Linden, right? Our plan is to showcase Linden in such a way to have people come and stay in Linden. When they come in on their vacation, stay in Linden, shop in Linden, do your entire vacation in Linden. What do you think of that, Sean?
Yeah, but I got a cousin coming next month. We're going back. We're gonna let them.
But
we're for the rodeo.
That's a good one, because that is Easter, and we want everybody to get to share that pie. What is the rodeo about? Like.
The rodeo is all about based on the cow. People riding cow. That big buffalo.
And that's where you're gonna get that in Latem.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why we want them to share the pie. Even though we know that Linden is gonna have their thing. The tongue day is gonna be around Easter time too, isn't it?
No, month 10, April month 10.
After Easter is tongue day.
Yeah.
So he's going to the rodeo and then come back in for the tongue day.
Yeah, come back for tongue week.
What is tongue week?
Tongue week, everybody come and celebrate.
Celebrate?
Yeah, walking, drinking, shopping, you know.
Celebrate what?
hang out, drink, barbecue.
To celebrate what linden used to be.
Yeah, they want most of the product. The different color sand gets in the bottle. The bauxite, different grade, and that's in the bottle.
Okay. And
So, I'm gonna jump in here real quick. Because I grew up here in Linden too, right? And that bauxite and the sand and the, you know, the sand, different colors. For people that don't know, explain to them what that is. You're talking to people out there. Explain to them what it is and what it looks like.
The sand and bauxite, they get different color. You get that you get a white, you get a dark gray, you get a brown. What they got? Got different colors in this man.
yeah. Well, I know Sean a little bit shy, right?
But he getting it. He doing it.
The
Shy,
bauxite.
that's like focusing on the road.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Especially
That's
with this
what I'm
rain.
saying.
I see
We
it come
need
down
to.
a little bit more
Look at this.
heavier,
Yeah.
but it feels so good.
Yeah.
But the bauxite is the raw materials
Yeah, the raw
for
material.
aluminum. For the folks who doesn't know, the raw materials for aluminum. And this is why Linden is such a rich, blessed town, right? And we want to see that town get back its original glory. Yeah, man, they really let it up. This is good, dude. Yeah, Sean. So, tell me, I know we're still in Region 4, right? So, it always confuses me, for one. You see the buses here, and he has passengers here. He's got time. He's got people on the bus. Look at that. The roadway already flooded already. And remember, this is part of the rainforest too. This is like the beginning of the rainforest. This is what we're getting. Alright?
Guyana too big for that one road, buddy.
Yeah, well,
Too big for that one road.
I think we're gonna get there soon, where we're gonna have multiple highways.
Nah, I mean you think.
What do you think? What
Next
do you think,
generation,
Sean?
not now.
Oh, okay. And it always confuses me being part of we're still in Region 4, but we headed to Region 10 basically in 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
So Guyana has 10 regions. Do you know all of them?
Not really.
Right? You just know the main ones. Your home.
I want to travel and see all the region them.
You haven't traveled and seen all the different regions yet.
No.
Okay. Have you traveled to Latin?
Yeah, man, drive just steady.
Oh, okay.
Let them get a nice view.
Uh,
If I should left lane, then I go let them live.
really? Why? Why you think so?
It got more living, man. The place more quiet, you know.
The open space, so you like
Yeah, and everybody live in love up there.
and
Everybody live in love.
you don't think that we have the love in Linden and Georgetown? I think Georgetown is just a modern day city, kind of like, right?
Government separate we.
Oh, okay.
Talk about it.
And
Separate.
how do you feel about that?
It's only election, then it's the racialist. After that, everybody got to come back as one. And there should be. Now, if you want a piece of land, if you go to a piece of land, you can get a piece of land.
So, why don't we?
You go to a loan, you can't even get a loan.
Okay.
You call it color. And for instance, I call up buying Barbies. Still up like 53.
Yeah, that's a
almost
good goal.
63 each.
Yeah, that's a
So
good
say,
goal.
man, you get XY, he said yes, you got it. $10 for it. I said, alright, I'm coming for it. I drive and go up the next day. Then I meet up there, I see, I said, man, I call you from so far. Man said, no, we got nothing done, and walk away. I just left when I drive off. And I used to go up there and bought up with an Indian friend. So I tell everyone this thing is a bam, man, make it come in. You know, he said $10, I give him by the $10. The man go to the same store, buy it, and bring back change to me. Why? I always give my main partner.
And why do you think that is?
Got to color my skin.
Right. So do you see a color separation dividing
Yeah.
Guyana? So you've experienced it.
I experience it every day. Every day.
And how do you feel about that
I
as
was
a Guyanese?
just going to ask the same question as a human being, not even as a Guyanese, as a human being.
God can't make all of we black.
Right.
God can't make all of we white. And none of we can do that one now.
Well, we know that for sure.
None of we can live without one now.
Wow. That's a tough one to swallow there, man. Because
But it's life.
we all go through it, Bart.
When I don't work, I go home.
And you got kids?
Yeah.
Do they see that too?
I'm trying off today. I'm trying today. I'm trying to study about this name brand. Name brand, party, one's drop, the latest phone. That's it.
So you think that's going to change or
No.
Because if they don't understand it, it wouldn't change.
The music, when them guys singing out, they're gonna kids like that.
But do you see changes for Linden?
Why?
No.
You said not in your lifetime. How old are you?
44. Nope.
And you don't think change will happen here in the next 5-10 years?
I don't think
20
so far,
years.
no.
I'm not putting a time stamp on your
You
life.
said just now,
Uh-huh.
everything happened but not in me, you think. But every election they got. Them always talk, we can do the road, we can do new bridges, we can do let them road, we can do year come, we can do back aluminum plant. Same shit. So I don't want to study them things, man. I just want to chill, you know.
Yeah.
What come to do? You do it and done.
But you know what you're saying here is gonna go viral, right? Because between Delvin and you and the other people here in Guyana that have that same feeling and want for change, right? You guys can affect change. You do know that, right?
And that's how change come about, because guess what, Shawn? I never met Shawn before.
Yeah.
He came, he picked us up. We needed a driver, a safe driver, and he got chosen, right? So it's not something we just happen to be having a conversation, right? And these are things that people need to hear what's going on. So thanks for sharing that with us, Shawn. Really appreciate that. And to have kids and to know that you have to go through that and then come home to your kids and say, man, watch, man, I know what you're gonna go through when you're 20 years old. I have to set the foundation for you. Are you doing stuff like that already? Are you preparing for that?
All this highway is called a trail. It's not highway, it's a trail. Trail, walk out. It's not highway. So they know me service highway that just for all the years. You do nothing.
So, what are your
Hot rain sun, right bottom tree. When like this, tree just fall up on the road block. Cause accident, right? What you need to do, you get a bulldozer now, and you can push 50 feet both sides. 50 to 100 feet both sides of the road. I watch them tree there, over the road.
Let me ask you this: as a young man, have you thought about getting into politics in Linden? Why not?
It's a dirty game.
Why do you say that?
It's a dirty game. Me want to go to them game now. My God.
But you know you can affect change by doing that.
My God, me want to go in part of politics.
So how do you think this will change? How do you think this will get better if we don't get involved? And I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm really not. I just want to get your opinion on it.
You're putting me on the spot.
I know, but think about it, you know. You're a very opinionated person, and I actually respect it because nothing that you're saying is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nothing that you're saying is wrong. So how would you go about affecting change up here? What would you do?
I mean everything about it. You go, I mean, AP and UPPB PvP, right? But it's a great job might go about doing things, but it's the people around you make you look bad. And the same thing going on with the PvP. Everybody do things, but the people we will put to do things, and they say, nah, what about Linden already yet, they're not big place. Maybe they this place, the place.
Yeah.
They look after their own.
Man, I feel your pain, bro. I feel your pain.
Right? And when we people are in power, everybody rock back. Nobody do shit. Region 10 is the only place money just come and go back when you're done.
And this is not the first time I'm hearing about this, you know.
Yeah, Region 10 is the only place.
Many interviews
Money
and
just
conversations
come
with people
and go back. And the rest of the region just use up the money, they set the place and send for more.
And it's funny you said that because someone just that worked in the government just told me about that, and I didn't quite understand. So can you explain what you mean by money come and go back? Because I know what you mean. Cause I just had that conversation with someone. But explain what you mean.
Region 10 is APNU, right? Now PvP send money to Linden to do X, Y, Z, right? Use the money to do what you gotta do. Send the money back so it can look bad like PvP and do nothing.
So, alright, devil's advocate here, right?
And the tree, see the tree I tell you about? You see?
Oh, it's falling, yeah.
Devil's advocate here, right, showing? If I die in Linden, that's going to affect me. I going to stand up to the people and say, no, you sending back no money. You gotta fix the issues here now. I don't care if it's green money, PPP money, APNU money, red money, black money. I want the issues here fixed now.
You alone can't do it. You understand? You alone can't go out and say it.
So you need the body of people to come out and stand up and
nobody here coming and do nothing. I see people come out, bring in one of them artists, and see them come out now.
Showing, I'm looking at that. That's your baby on the phone, am I?
No, granddaughter.
Oh, showing you got grandkids?
Yeah.
Man. But with that right there, like that photo there, that video there warmed my heart there just now. With me never got, and this is my son right here, so or you got grandkids to live for. So you don't think that and again, we just asked the question about coming out and being a part of it. You don't think that coming out and standing up for that right there, your grandbaby, to say, I want to see a future for my grandbaby in Linden. I want this to happen. Get rally 5 or 10 people to come out and say, hey, we need this done.
You don't get a support party.
Man.
You don't get a support at all.
Have you given up on Linden?
I like Linden bad. I like Linden bad. So the only way I think Linden might develop if Tongue got another flood.
Why do you say that?
The first flood with a man, a lot of people move out from Tongue and come to Linden and live. And I feel Tongue and get a flood again. The same aisle when I'm walking out there, so much rain we get in. Every lightning and thunder breeze, Tongue and flood again.
And you think that's going to bring the people back up into Linden?
Yeah, well, they're building, I think it's 500 or 5,000 building in Linden.
In what area? Because I know Amelia's ward is
ward.
in the ward, okay.
They're building some over by Millie's hideout. Yeah, Guyana is a nice place.
Well, we know this.
We just want development money. All the ministers and everybody's travel and see the outer world look like. Spend your money here and money. If you want to go to Burmese, you are left Linden, right? I come all the way down the highway and go all the way up the East Coast and back this way. Whereby now you could just bust 2 miles side out and get my Coney and go more base. I got to the road. I got to the road, jump in a boat, got to the quick.
How long it took you?
We've been drilling a well. I used to walk with an Indian fella. We been drilling a well up behind there. So a boat come in, and the man said I'm going back out. So I jump on the boat. It take me like 45 minutes to make out to the main road. The boat wasn't going fast. So.
I've heard that, but you're the first person I've met that actually
get to use it.
they use it. Yeah.
I think about you St. Cobalt mission right down here too. I catch my Tony quick. You go through Linden, catch Rockstone, Sharima, Bartica. All them places are good roads.
Yeah, well that I did. I did that. That Sharima crossing there was epic for me, man. For the first time, you know, give me goosebumps driving through rock stones and stuff like that, man. Yeah.
Linden is a nice place. All of Guyana nice. Y'all ever been let them?
Yeah. That's why
I haven't.
know.
I haven't been.
Never.
Let them has to look like
So you cross over. They got no, not Brazil I tell you about. Let them. So you cross over to Curry. You got some white guy down there making movie right there. Wildlife. Discovery
Channel.
Yeah. Steak and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Santa Fe, all them things. I got no hunting. Can't go there hunting, can't shoot nothing.
Do you have a vehicle that could take you to Latam?
Yeah, I got a friend got a bus.
You would take a bus or 4-wheel drive? What's the roads like?
Oh, bus, let them bus.
No. I'm talking about I'm talking about you drive. Like if we got you a car and drive up.
I go to the car and drive.
You drive it all the way up there?
Yeah.
The roads are that good?
I'll study the road. The road is dark. Dark road.
But getting there is
I'm going to let them, you can't go with like 4-wheeler car, you gotta go like 3-person.
Yeah.
2-person on the driver.
Right.
Because when I meet the crossing, I sleep the night until next day.
So you sleep in the car or whatever overnight?
Yeah, if you miss the cross. Just a little quick.
beautiful, pristine. And I see some of these guys. We passed Georgie by. Oh man, I wanted to highlight and showcase Georgie. You know Georgie on the highway there, right?
Georgie.
Was selling colds and honey and all kind of thing. That money.
You don't pass Georgie long.
Yeah.
Georgie, they're long, quick. There's a little quick there.
Okay.
So you really know this highway?
Yeah, start walk 3 o'clock, it's dark.
So, cause I noticed some people drive on the opposite side of the road. Can you explain why they do that?
On the road bad.
Right. No, but just
The road wavy. Wavy a lot.
so you have to find the spots.
Find the good spot,
Yeah.
the sweet spot, and then
You bounce up a lot.
yeah, and then is saving your car and
Yeah.
the wear and tear on the car.
Yeah, we could get nice car, we could buy nice car down here, boy. But the road, so we can't afford to buy them car and put on the road, because we get good roads.
Sad situation, but I'm optimistic. I think it's gonna get better. But I think
Which one are you hearing here better?
you see,
I say 5 years.
5 years.
put in a time like that.
This
Yes.
government or next government?
It'll start with this government.
It's gonna start. Yes, it's gonna start. It has to start with somebody. And like you said,
But let me ask you something. What do you think about this government? This government working or you ain't working?
I think the president is doing a fantastic job.
Alright.
But just like you said, there's people that's being tasked with the job and they're not doing what they're supposed to do and making things look bad.
See that?
What's this?
Them tree, what the trees?
Oh, the
The
trees
trees
are
that's
falling
hanging over
over.
the highway.
Oh yeah.
That's, if you get a lightning storm, that's gonna come right now.
So when you come down in the morning, you gotta stay in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
In case tree fall on, truck break down, you gotta stay in the middle of the road. That's my chainsaw. You see, so now you gotta come out over here. Because you're full of water.
And you don't know every corner of this highway.
You didn't know you pop up. So you meet them something like from here to now, you gotta stay in the center of the road.
Yeah.
So you got a smooth ride, and that's
Yeah, man. So from getting your 2 cents with this Asa, it means a whole lot. But like I said,
now you will stay in this lane here, right? You're gonna feel the bouncing up.
yeah, that was a good smooth ride.
You're gonna feel the
You
bumps.
can see the bumps in it. Yeah.
Yeah. I like what this government doing though. The man coming on the ground and work.
And the president was up here, right?
He coming on the ground and work.
Yeah, a few times he comes.
Yeah.
Whatever need be, and he does his thing. Like I said, he's a hands-on president, right? And that's what I like about him. And he's serious about everything that he's saying. But we need the people around him to be just as serious as what Shari was saying too, right? But this is why I know it's going to work. Me, I'm gonna say if something affects me, I'm gonna say it. If something affects my son, I'm gonna say it. Even though he was born in the U.S., he's still Guyanese. He was born to both Guyanese parents.
Alright.
You understand? And if something affects him here, I'm gonna say something. Doesn't matter white, pink, blue, APNU, whatever party it is. You understand what I'm saying, Shawty?
Yeah, I understand you.
Oh, just look at this view right here, right there. It's like I'm driving upstate New York.
Silver Hill.
This is Silver Hill.
What I do for this road is patch. Patch.
You ever heard of Global Exchange Trucking Company?
Yeah, I hear about it, but I never really follow it up. But I tell you, when I finish work, when I done with the alley, I go home, my phone up on silent and sleep.
Right, so that you
Then I
can
get up
start
at
back
3
again
o'clock.
tomorrow.
Yeah, my phone go back, turn on back.
And that's what you do. You need to shut out the world so that you can stay focused. You're getting up early in the morning, man.
Yeah, my done full for tomorrow morning.
You're a good service provider. That's what you call it, man. Oh yes. Welcome to Linden, right, Joey?
Yeah, the business ward.
Yes, we in the ward. Nice. Always a good.
Empire Drive. Going this in the real city now.
Hey,
This is R&R guest house coming up here.
things like this we need to know, bro. We need to know where all the guests out there. I just going to ask you who got the porridge now, early in the morning. Who got the porridge, bro?
Nah, I ain't nobody porridge.
Who got the hot saltfish and bacon?
If I catch Karen with that, Rasta Karen
We should have
on the market next to the fines.
on the market. On this side of the market, is all.
Mackenzie Market.
Okay. Next to it,
Fines.
Mines Jewelry.